Welcome, everyone, to Dumb Laws from the Grave. I'm your host, Grave Knives, coming to you from the Grave's Court. Today, we're going to be checking out some dumb laws in a state, but this time around, it's actually the second round for that state. Been there before, went and checked out some laws in the past. Now it's time to come back and see what else is new. If there's new, if there's not, whatever. We'll go check them out. We'll relive the fun times if it's just oldies and goldies. But, yeah, hey, come along. I hope you enjoy. And I'm going to keep this super short. So, with that all being said, let's see what they got. All right, so getting us started here with New Mexico. First law on the list here is New Mexico. It is illegal to gamble on bicycle races, but not ostrich or camel racing. In recent years, several efforts have been made to legalize camel racing and ostrich racing in New Mexico, but to no avail. Those bills were defeated, but the legislature recently allowed gambling on bicycle races. I can see where people can see that as dumb. Okay, let me try to give you both sides because I can see it. To me, it's pretty clear. So you got like bicycle races and ostrich and camel races. They're races. You know, you got horse races too. I mean, I don't know if they allow gambling on horse racing out there. That would be more my point if they allowed that. But if you're going to allow, it's kind of like splitting hairs. I can see people seeing it as splitting hairs. Like, well, why are you going to allow this race to be gambled on, but not this one? But at the same time, have you ever watched a damn mafia movie before? Like, where they're like, I don't know, a gangster movie where they're like juicing up the horses to make wins, make big money and stuff. But they run these animals out and like just basically kill them off painfully, slowly. They run them hard till they die. Yeah, that's still, they have to be shot and sent to the glue factory. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why they're like, no. I mean, what part of it is dumb for you? I mean, to me, I can see both sides where people are like, this is dumb. No, it's dumb because of this. And you're dumb. No, this is dumb because of this and you're dumb. Typical. Anyways, let's see. In Carlsbad, New Mexico. I don't think they... not exactly your typical New Mexico accent, I don't think. It's legal for couples to have sex in a parked vehicle during their lunch break from work as long as their car or van has drawn curtains to stop strangers from peeking in and possibly videotaping that and posting it on the internet. No, how is that even a dumb, how is that not a dumb law? That's a dumb law because, how is that even bothered to be a law? Who spent the time and taxpayer dollars to put that on the fucking books? No. We deserve this, man. Absolutely, 100%. We need this on the books to protect us. You bunch of voyeur freaks. Don't be faking. But good on you for fucking sliding that one in. I don't know how you pulled that off. Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is illegal for cab drivers to reach out and pull potential customers into their cabs. Yeah, that's fucking kidnapping. That's kidnapping. Yeah, assault too, if you want to. I mean, you're grabbing somebody and then forcefully, that's kidnapping, assault and kidnapping. The hell? Get it in my car, no! Why? What the hell? I was just, I don't even need a cab. I was waving at a friend. No. A city council member introduced a resolution a few years ago to ban Santa Claus from the city. It was defeated, apparently. Yeah, because fuck Santa Claus. Yeah, get fucking Santa Claus out of here. Get him now. Get old Saint Nick the fuck out of here. Don't want him in no Albuquerque over here. I'm just giving New Mexico all sorts of accents today. Why not? You may not carry... I don't really know what a New Mexico accent would sound like. I can honestly say. I mean, it's typical Midwestern style, maybe. Or are you West Coast? Sorry. West Coast. All right. La Cruces. Las Cruces, of course. You may not carry a lunchbox down Main Street. That kind of reminds me of the law in Riverside, California, where it was like, oh, you can't carry a lunch like after 11 a.m. or some shit walking down the street with a lunch or something like that. It was weird. Deming, New Mexico. Hunting is prohibited in Mountain View Cemetery. Visitor information, Section D. Driving, hunting. Persons within the cemetery grounds shall use only avenues, walkways, and roads when practical. No one must ride or drive upon the lawns. Riding a bicycle or hunting is expressly prohibited within the confines of the cemetery premises. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody hunting, and that's an isolated incident. And I mean, if that was constantly, what did you have, like a bunch of deer out hanging out in the cemetery, and hunters thought it would be cool to just go get them there? Hey, cemetery, they're gonna be dead anyways. Why not? I mean, just think about that. I mean, like you're like out there trying to go visit your loved one, or possibly recently passed, or once a while, and you're just paying your respects as you go back to remember a loved one at their gravesite, and bam, 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 someone's trying to shoot Bambi or fucking, I don't know, Thumper for all I know, chasing them down through. I don't. If that was happening, I'm pretty sure that's an isolated incident. And somehow it managed to, I mean, maybe, like I said, maybe it happened a lot. And if that's the case, the fuck is going on in Deming? Persons may not spit on the steps of the Opera House. It is unlawful for any person to spit or expectorate upon any of the public sidewalks, crosswalks, passes, byways, or paths in the city, or upon the floor or steps of the public building, store, church, hotel, opera house, office room, schoolhouse, or any other building in the city in which persons are not in the habit of frequently assembling, or that are a habit of frequently assembling and congregating. Can I get to the point of like how this son of a bitch up here wrote that persons may not spit on the steps of the Opera House? Like, it's just the Opera House. It's like every public building, it's like, don't be spitting on that. And again, that's probably one of those older laws that go back to when people chewed a lot, had chewing tobacco a lot, if you will, early 1900s, the cowboy, late 1800s, stuff like that. Cowboys walking around spitting, shit like that. That's why there was spittoons. Not to mention, even more though, concerning what the fuck is expectorating? Have I read that before, maybe in the past, and I literally just ignored it and deleted it from my memory because it's so like, what? Is that like the scientific way of saying spit? Carrie Zozo? Kari Zozo? Karizazo? You let me know in the fucking comments down below. It is forbidden for a female to appear unshaven in public. That's right, ladies. Nobody wants to see that 5 o'clock shadow in public. Make sure you got that trimmed up and shaved clean. Fresh razors so you get the closest shave possible. New Mexico. Try Shave Club for women. I don't know if that's a thing. That's not a paid advertising. I don't even know if that's a real thing. New Mexico. The state constitution prevents idiots from voting. Bullshit. Okay, so qualifications of voters, absentee voting, school elections, registration. Every citizen of the United States who is over the age of 21 years and has resided in New Mexico 12 months, in the county 90 days, and in the precinct in which they offer their vote. Not just a dude. When the hell? Oh, wait, hold on. 1911. Yeah, he. Never mind. Which he offers to vote 30 days, not preceding the election, except idiots, insane persons, and persons convicted of felonious or infamous crime, unless restored to political rights, shall be qualified to vote all elections for public officers. The legislator may enact laws providing for absentee voting by qualified electors, all school. It's just the fucking no idiots. And it all makes sense now because it is 1911. So, yeah. You didn't have rights in 1911. Nobody did. No, some people did. But we're not going to get into that BS. 100 years ago. Over 100 years ago. Let it go. New Mexico. State officials ordered 400 words of sexually explicit material to be cut from Romeo and Juliet. Now, I can say that I'm not a fan of the the whole cancel this, censor this, but I'm kind of curious, like, what content, because I guarantee you I have not read Romeo and Juliet if it was not in a damn schoolroom. I didn't go home and was like, God, I just got to read more Shakespeare. No, that's not what I was doing, okay? So there was probably, considering the time, it was probably more like a romance novel, I would imagine. That's kind of how it always seemed to me. It was a romance novel, and those things get pretty raunchy. So, I mean, 50 Shades, anybody? For God's sake. So, yeah, I could see them maybe pulling some things out of that, but they still allowed the story to be told. I mean, it's not like, canceling a Dr. Seuss book or anything. Fuck. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, I slid that in there. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, be looking forward to more because, damn it, more are coming and they're going to become quick. So, that's what she said. Jenna, anybody? Did you not watch that back in the day? Yeah, classic. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. And until next time, from the grave to the grave, I'm Grave Knives, and I'll see you then.